News Channel 8 is your local election headquarters, and tonight we are hearing from a Democratic candidate hoping to unseat Senator Rick Scott in November. And she believes that her campaign may have gotten a boost when President Biden dropped out of the race and endorsed his vice president. Political reporter Ty Russell joining us in studio with that story.
Yeah, Keith, Debbie Mucarsel-Powell is seeing a more energetic campaign this week after Vice President Kamala Harris secured enough delegates to be the likely nominee. And the attacks from Senator Rick Scott are increasing, which is also seen as an encouraging sign. Democratic Senate candidate Debbie Mucarsel-Powell says Vice President Kamala Harris running for president is fueling support for her campaign.
What we're seeing is a lot of momentum and a lot of energy, particularly, I think, from young voters.
Republican Senator Rick Scott has amped up attacks against the vice president, like today when she skipped Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's address to Congress.
Democrats have not been supportive of Israel. Vice President Harris has not been supportive of Israel.
Scott's campaign is working to link criticism of Harris to Mucarsel-Powell. A spokesperson said, quote, Congresswoman Mucarsel-Powell needs to tell Floridians why she supports a vice president who sides with terrorists. And he adds, Democrats are turning their back on Israel, and we're taking Debbie Mucarsel-Powell's silence as compliance. The former Congresswoman is pushing back.
He's someone that, let me remind Floridians, voted against aid to Israel, not once, but twice. I would absolutely have attended the speech made by the Prime Minister.
A political expert says right now Harris is popular, and that could increase turnout for Mucarsel-Powell.
With Harris as the candidate, the dynamics have completely changed. There is a heightened sensitivity on the part of Democrats, a heightened interest in Harris as the candidate.
And I have a lot more on this story. So coming up at 6 o'clock, why the political expert says trying to connect Vice President Harris and Mucarsel-Powell may backfire on Senator Scott's campaign. In the studio, I'm Ty Russell, 8 on your side.